Dr. Paxton JAPrice, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know what time it is. It's your main man, The Rev, Faith and Sports. You know what we do every episode. I don't even need to tell you no more. You already know what we do. Let's go, America. You know what, America? I want to talk about what I believe in the NFL is a big trade. I saw the Philadelphia Eagles, Ryan, trade their biggest mistake of last year to the 49ers.
$57 million mistake. That's a big mistake.
$57 million is a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, that's a big mistake.
Yeah.
To only have 2 tackles all season.
He had 2 tackles. You could have paid the Revs $25 million. I'd have got you 2 tackles. I might have got you 3.
Off the edge, Rev?
Off the edge. I'd have got you 3 off the edge. I'd have got you 3 off the edge.
Hold on. We got to talk about this.
Yeah, there we go.
The Rev off the edge.
The Rev off the edge would have got you. Matter of fact, I'd have got you 3 sacks for the season. I'd have got you 3 sacks for the season.
Who you getting past?
Oh, I can pass all of them. I can pass any tackle in the league now. Don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna be no 10 sack guy right this second. But as of today, 55-year-old Rev during the whole 17 games, I'd have got you 3 sacks.
Nah.
I'd have got you 3 sacks.
Nah.
The Rev would have got you 3 sacks. I'd have came off the edge. I got a spin move. Yeah, I got a nice spin move.
That might work.
My spin move is nice. I got a up and under. Oh yeah, I'd have got you 3. I'd have got you 3 sacks.
So you saying
$57 million?
So 49 need to call you?
I mean, if they expect more than 3, they plus I can't play every week. I probably have to play a week, take 2 weeks off.
Oh
play
yeah,
a week.
no.
I'm 55 years old.
Nah.
I need some time to recover, to recoup.
Yeah, that recovery gonna be.
Yeah, I need like 2 weeks.
Yeah, because when you fighting against 21-year-olds,
they young and strong.
and they different, man.
Yeah, but I'll get you 3 sacks.
Now $57 million, man.
It take you 17 weeks. I'll get 3 sacks.
Get one in week 1, and then
week 1,
week 13,
week 4, week 9. I'm done for the year. I'm done. Week 9, I'm shutting it down.
Yeah. If I get 3 sacks, man, I'm be acting like I'm Ray Lewis, man. They ain't never gonna tell me nothing, man. I'm gonna say, y'all let me get past you 3 times, man.
I'll get 3 sacks.
But I think 57 million. Yeah, I think sending him to San Francisco.
Yeah, to his old coach.
Yeah, and that's probably the only person who would have picked him up.
Yes. He obviously a system guy.
Yeah, and to get him, you got to have a lot of faith in him if you're gonna pay that contract too.
Yeah, man, $57 million is a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think Salas was like, I know what to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to put him in the right position where he could be productive.
And it's probably gonna be rotation.
And and think about it. If they're only paying X amount of money, it's not a bad investment because you've seen him do it in that system before, and you figure
that's what got him paid.
Yeah, that's what he got paid. So you've seen him be productive. So you probably thinking, hey, let's take a shot.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he was injured with us too for a lot of the season.
The only thing was injured about him was his pride. That's the only thing was
that too.
How he made a mistake. Yeah. And I don't know why more people ain't saying how he made a mistake.
He did.
$57 million.
He did. You made a mistake, and you got to clean the mistake up. He did. Got rid of him.
He got rid of him.
Got a mid-round pick.
Not a mid-round pick. You got a 5th-round pick.
Hey, man, that's
whatever
what
it is.
That's what Huff was.
That's going to be ain't worth no $9 million this year.
Nah. Well,
ain't worth no $9 million.
I know. But, you got Bradbury and
that's another person on there, huh? That's another person on your thing.
And Slay off the books.
And Slay off the books this year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'll help. That'll help you with your finances.
We got extra $8 million now.
Y'all got extra $8 million?
Well, with Huff, I guess that's you got to pay for.
Oh, yeah, you got to pay for that too, yeah. I mean, y'all ain't going to make the playoffs this year, so it don't matter.
You don't think so?
Y'all ain't making the playoffs.
How many games you got us winning? Make sure we clip
8.
8?
8 games.
We're going to be 8 and 10? 8 and 9?
8 and 9.
Oh, man.
Y'all going to be 8 and 9. I'm going to tell you why y'all going to be 8 and 9. Because I went to a conference in Philadelphia this past Saturday. And when I went to this conference, there was Barkley. There was
Beast.
Yeah, big. Your coach, Brandon Graham.
Beast.
Cooper.
Yeah.
So I had a chance to interact with them. And I would let them know, Dallas Cowboys going to kick their butt. Brandon Graham, how about you? Y'all going to lose 2. I was like, no, somebody going to lose 2, but it ain't going to be us. Little Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham is smaller than Red, by the way.
September 4th, man.
September 4th. Yeah, I told him I'd be back September 4th.
Your first L.
So what happened was, this is how I know Philadelphia Eagle fans are not, they're not well.
They're wonderful people.
They're not well-mannered people.
We're wonderful people.
Philadelphia Eagle fans are not well-mannered, and I'll tell you why. They had at the end of the conference, they had an opportunity to take photographs. So it was me, Brandon Graham, Cooper. The coach came over, let me get in this. And we all taking a picture. We all got our arms around each other. And we all smiling and laughing, had a good time. And we looked right at the camera. And when we looked right at the camera, the ref said, everybody say, how about those Cowboys? Brandon Graham was like, oh, man. And then Cooper was like, I ain't going to say nothing. The coach was like, uh-oh. So next thing I know.
Diabolical.
Next thing I know, as I go to get my picture, something happened to my picture. My picture disappeared. I'll tell you why my picture disappeared. Because Eagle fans, they don't have coof. They don't have culture.
We can't have the soot of a cowboy on.
We was having a good time.
Until you let the cat out the bag.
We was all being friends and friendly.
Until you let the cat out.
That's what sports is about. Unity.
Rivalry.
It's a beautiful thing.
No. Not unity. Rivalry.
Unity is a beautiful thing.
No, it is. It is. Unity is a beautiful thing.
But those Eagles fans.
But when it's Eagles and Cowboys,
oh, man.
It's no unity.
My picture done disappeared. I can't find the person after me was my wife. Her picture there.
Yeah.
Where's my picture?
None of us listen to Queen Latifah when the Eagles and Cowboys, but it's no UNITY.
UNITY.
And there's no unity. We can't have that, man.
I told Brandon Graham, September 4th, I'll be looking for him.
You said that after he tore his Achilles.
You
knew he wasn't going to be able to move.
But I just let him know. You know what I mean? If he wanted to do something, he could have did it without face to face with him.
I think
Brandon Graham.
I think he about 6 foot.
No, he probably like 6'1".
Yeah.
Probably 6'1".
Well, he might.
Yeah, he about 6'1".
He about height then.
Yeah, he about 6'1".
Yeah, but you would think he.
But the Red was just towering over him. The Red let him know too.
Yeah.
Little Brandon Graham, what you want to do? He looked up at me like, Red, I don't want no problems. I know you don't want no problems.
We 2-time Super Bowl champ, man. He ain't
2-time Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing, man.
He had a suit on too. He had a suit on.
Yeah, man.
Look at that, Brandon. Okay, Brandon, I see you.
You really
represent.
You really think we're gonna win it? We really think we're gonna win 8 games?
I got you winning 8 games. Win 8 games.
Your pride won't even let you. Your pride won't even let you do. He won't even let you give us 10.
Ain't nobody can give you. See, that's the problem with the Eagle fan. Nobody can give you, and you gotta earn it. But you're gonna earn 8 games. You're gonna earn 8 games. That's good. Nobody can give you nothing.
Right now we're the top team in the NFC.
Right now, you're top team. You know where everybody's record is. You know where everybody's record is.
Who's better than
0-0?
Who's better than us?
Dallas Cowboys.
In the NFC.
Dallas Cowboys.
You're not even better than Washington.
Dallas Cowboys. We the best team in football.
And we put 55 on Washington.
We the best team in football. We are going to destroy everyone.
Why y'all do this every year?
It's the Dallas Cowboys.
Why y'all do this every year?
Every year we have a chance to win the Super Bowl.
Everybody does.
Win the Super Bowl.
Everybody does.
No, not everybody has a chance. You think Cleveland has a chance? You think Cleveland has a chance?
As soon as I said not Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's gonna be a good season. I really enjoyed the Philadelphia Eagles at the conference. They did a great job. They represented the body of Christ well. John Maxwell was there. My picture with John Maxwell just fine. Yeah, funny, ain't it? Yeah. Strange, ain't it? The lady who owns the pretzel place. What is it?
Philly pretzel.
No, the not pretzel factory. What's the other one? She owns what's at the mall? What's the Yeah, I see. That's who was there. She was there. She was the one who founded the company. She's actually a former Amish person from Pennsylvania. She was there, and she did a great job. My picture with her just fine, by the way. It was a great conference. We had a good time.
That's good, man.
Yes.
That's good. Let's jump into
NBA Finals.
let's jump into this NBA Finals, man.
Who gonna win this thing, Ryan?
Hey, man, I'm very shocked. I'm very shocked a whole lot of people.
Who you gonna say?
I'm.
Hold on, America.
Hey,
What's going to happen?
Y'all better buckle up.
America needs to see Ryan on this one. Who you got winning, Ryan?
Get me Indiana in 6.
You got the Pacers.
Yeah.
Not even a 7 and 6.
They match up really well with OKC.
You got the Pacers.
Somebody said it's light skin versus dark skin.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
But it's true.
Oh snap!
I mean, hey, look at Indiana. Looking like Kyrie right there.
Oh snap! You got the Pacers in 6. Let the Reds think about this for a second. I got OKC in 6. OKC gonna win this game.
See, everybody, when you look at OKC, they're very, very strong on defense.
They are super talented on the defensive end.
But when you watch Indiana, they're the same exact way. But they're small market teams.
Both small market teams.
Yeah, and it's hard for people to get on the bandwagon. It's the same thing they struggling with Halliburton.
Yeah.
Halliburton is a beast.
Yeah. He is. He's really good.
And the role players for Indiana, Siakam, man, come on.
Man, listen, he was the MVP of the conference final.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
MVP.
it's gonna be a really good series.
In Philadelphia. Red would be a fantastic general.
We did talk about that, Red.
Yeah, Red would be a fantastic general.
Now they talking about KD.
KD in Philadelphia.
That ain't gonna work.
Oh man,
That ain't gonna work.
KD.
KD.
I mean, Paul George and KD same personality, so
Yeah,
just switch them out. I guess
that mentality. Ain't there,
I
man.
just switch them out. They're the same thing, same person, same nonsense running around.
So OKC, who you got? You said you got OK. You got them.
I got OKC winning in 6. I got I got them having the better offense of the two teams.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. No, I'll listen to you. To you. Hey, what you got to say?
Well, I just think it's going to come down to coaching, and Rick Carlisle is a championship coach.
He is
with Dallas.
He is.
And I just think when you watch Indiana, it's different, man.
Indiana's tough. Indiana's a tough team.
And I think Rick Carlisle is going to outcoach OKC's head coach.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what I would like to see is I would like to see how the Pacers hold up under the constant pressure of OKC's offense. You know what I mean? Like they'll come at you and keep coming at you. They're actually a deep team, deeper than people realize. So I think that we'll see an opportunity where, don't get me wrong, I like what I see from the Pacers, but I think we'll see an opportunity where OKC shows that they're the best team in the league by far. They've been the best team from start. I think they're going to be the best team in the finish.
Now, we watched Indiana through this playoffs. They play a lot of quick transition ball.
They do.
Do you think that's eventually going to wear on OKC's defense?
Well,
because they move quick.
Well, they are actually a long team when you look at it. Mm-hmm. They got a lot of length on their team. I think they can really protect the basket better than what the Pacers are used to seeing. I think it's going to be a great series.
I know Miles Turner is happy he ain't got to go up against Robinson no more.
I know that's right.
He was dominating.
He was tearing Robinson. I mean, Robinson was tearing him up on the board, wasn't he?
Man.
Yeah. We gonna see what happens. You got the Pacers.
I got the Pacers in 6.
In 6 games, not even 7. You disrespecting OKC. I hope OKC's watching this. OKC, watch this. Ryan is disrespecting you.
Yeah, I got
6 games. You ain't gonna make it 7.
I got Indiana in 6 because I trust that coach, and I'm telling you, Halliburton, man, he putting his stamp on. He putting his stamp on his league.
Halliburton's a star now. Don't get me wrong. Halliburton's a star.
Now SGA. Now, come on, listen.
SGA.
I ain't disrespecting nobody.
SGA is MVP.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He is just as smooth as peanut butter. He is always in position to score that mid range. He got that mid range little shot, and he's always in position to score when he touches the ball. I just got OKC winning. I think they're the better team.
See, Halliburton has been doubted all this time, and now you're going up against the MVP.
Now you're going against the MVP.
He's gonna be ready for that.
You think he's gonna be ready?
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a better series than a lot of people think.
It's gonna be lights, camera, action. We're gonna find out who has that heart, that desire, that want to. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But no, I got OKC winning this. I think OKC is gonna win their first NBA title.
Couldn't even do it with KD and Westbrook and them in the prime.
But the difference is attitude, not talent.
Come on.
I think Westbrook and them had better talent as individuals. KD, talented. Matter of fact, might be the most overall talented player in the league over the last few years.
Yeah.
Westbrook, you already know he's always been explosive. But attitude, I mean, in the beard could always put up points.
I feel like he was better, man, on OKC, like his just defensively and everything.
Yeah, I think he went to Houston and got his head all pumped up, and now he still can't handle the pressure.
Nah.
And but the team that has more heart, more desire, this young OKC team now, I think they're gonna win it all.
It's gonna be good, man. It's exciting, to know that NBA Finals is here.
Yeah. How about the difference in TNT not having all the crazy guys on their show anymore? Barkley, Shaq, Kenny Smith, what's the man? Ernie
Johnson. But they ESPN figured out a way to get them all together on ESPN.
Yeah, but are they going to be able to act a fool like they did on TNT?
Ernie Johnson said that's the craziness is still going to be there. I think it's going to take some.
Because they were fools.
It's going to take some getting used to. But I think if ESPN wants to continue to grow, allow them to be them.
Allow them to be themselves.
Because we know Barkley's going to be that.
Barkley's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Shaq crazy too now.
Yeah, Shaq is,
Only person that ain't crazy.
Ernie.
Well, I would say Kenny Smith. Ernie a little crazy.
Yeah, Ernie. Yeah, I was going to say Ernie. Yeah, Ernie. But Kenny crazy too. They all crazy.
They crazy.
Yeah, they all crazy.
That's a crazy group.
Yeah, but it's perfect.
Group of people.
It's perfect though.
Yeah, it was fun when they was on TNT. We'll see how they are on ESPN. It should be good.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see next year. I mean, this NBA Finals should be fantastic, and next year we'll see what happens with them. But you know what? Let's take a break, America. I got something that I want you to see, and we'll be right back.
Long before the beginning of all other beginnings, God is. In a burst of creative activity, God creates the world and everything in it. Humans are designed to live inside of this unique relationship, but they choose otherwise. The law of God is broken, and the heart of God is pierced. But the story isn't over. In the fullness of time, God gives his Son, born of a woman, born under the law. Jesus comes to seek and save those who are lost. Wounded for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. On the cross, God is in Christ, reconciling the world to himself. And with a loud cry, Jesus breathes his last. But the story isn't over. On the morning of the third day, the power of the living God erupts, breaking through death with the moment that will define all other moments.
Yep, so you can talk into that mic. But we have an opportunity to have a new team member on Faith in Sports, Mark Steels. I just want to ask you a couple questions, Mark, because I know for a fact that you are a state champion head coach with Howard High School. Talk to everybody about it.
Yes, I love my time at Howard High School. I was actually an assistant coach there.
Yes.
Yeah, assistant coach. and I coached at Howard for 10 years, and we had a great run. And I got to mentor and teach kids, and had a great relationship with the kids, and had a great relationship with their parents and their families and the school. It was just a great marriage the whole time, and I enjoyed every minute of it. It was a great experience. And yes, we won the championship in 1996. We won the championship. We beat Cape Henlopen High School from Lewis, Delaware, and we will never forget that game. It was in overtime. We won the game in overtime, and we had 4 starters foul out the game, which is unheard of.
Whoa, we had 4 starters foul out the game?
Yes, and our bench steered us to victory. Our bench carried the load and helped us win the championship. If it wasn't for our bench, we would not have won that championship.
You know, funny thing is, 10 years prior to that, the best Howard team ever to play basketball won the state championship. And we also played a lower state team. And the referees seemed to call our foul on us that game too. But you know how it is. When you champions, you're champions. And we had a good time winning state championship at Howard, just like you did. One of the things I will say, the Howard community is a strong basketball community with a lot of players, former players, coaches like yourself that stay together, unified, and it's really a good thing to see. So, because Howard goes back a long way. I mean, a very long way. When I was a student there, we would go over to the old building and to the old library and look at pictures from people at Howard from the 1930s, 1920s. So this have that type of history and that type of winning atmosphere there. Not only is it in sports, but it carries over into the classroom as well. So you know how I feel about Howard. But tell me, when you was coaching there, was there ever a desire, a want to show just how strong a high school that primarily is African Americans are when it comes to their classroom as well? I mean, because it's a school where you can learn different careers. I've seen a lot of people be very successful coming out of Howard.
Absolutely. A lot of successful people have come out of Howard, and a lot of people who have come out of Howard just didn't play sports. You know, they were lawyers and doctors and physicians and attorneys. So many people, famous people, have come out of Howard. It's the most historic school in state of Delaware history.
Yes.
And it's the first black high school in Delaware history. Remember, blacks could not go anywhere else but Howard High School back in the day. People were coming from Dover, Middletown, Seaford, just to go to Howard, to go to high school, because blacks could not go to a high school in Delaware.
Talk that talk. You know who went to Howard? My grandma went to Howard. And she said, because I was like, Grandma, how you live out here and go to Howard? She said, well, if you wanted to go to school, the only school you go to was Howard. The bus came out here? Guess what my grandma said? She laughed and said, what bus? We had to walk to school. That's how much of a desire they had to get a good education. The only school you go to was far away, and she said she had to walk to go to school, and she did it. She went to school, went to Howard, graduated from Howard. A lot of successful people, including my grandma. Shout out to my grandma, she in heaven now. Went to Howard Career Center, Howard High School, and I went to Career Center. And we had, we have a long history of successful people.
And also the teachers at Howard all lived in the community.
Yes.
You would see them in the stores. You would see them in church.
Yes.
You would see them in the community, walking around.
Yes.
And you could go by their house.
Mr. Pritchard.
Yes.
Shout out to Mr. Pritchard in heaven.
Yes.
That was my man. He swore he could play too. Mr. Pritchard swore he could play basketball. By the time I see Mr. Pritchard, he older, well older. He like, oh yeah, my day, I took you like this. I'm like, Mr. Pritchard, you ain't doing nothing right here. Mr. Pritchard was my man, though. We had a lot of successful people. My children went to Howard. My children went to Howard. we know Howard is being successful. And speaking of successful people that connected to Howard, how about yourself? Because you aren't. How many things are you on? I mean, how many things do you do? I mean, when do you have time to do all these things?
Yes, I enjoy what I do. I know I have a packed and busy schedule, but I enjoy what I do. I love what I do, and I enjoy meeting people, and I enjoy helping people, and I enjoy working with people. So it's all fun for me. It's not work at all. I enjoy it. And the saying goes, if you do something or find something you love to do, it is not a job.
It's not a job. It's an opportunity to be successful in life. And I mean, you're on the writers, Delaware's, what is it?
Delaware Sports Writers and Broadcasters.
Delaware Sports Writers and Broadcasters. Mark Seals is the man. I'm talking about now. You have a story about somebody that's gonna have a funeral soon. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh yes, the great Kenny Henson,
Yes.
who was my mentor,
Yeah.
big brother,
Yes.
and friend, who I've known for the past 47 years. He passed away recently. He's a basketball legend, basketball icon
Yes.
in the state of Delaware and at Howard High School and
Yes.
at Cheney State
Yeah.
University. Where
At Cheney State, where he played very well.
Yes, and Kenny's funeral is Wednesday, coming up June 4th at the Cornerstone Baptist Church. And Kenny was a great, great man, and he
Yes.
was very, very well respected in the community and the state of Delaware. And
Yes.
he's one of the greatest basketball players in Howard High School history.
Yeah, one of the greatest players of Howard. He was not only a great player in sports, but also a quality person in the community. And that's something that we've seen over, like people like AJ English. We've seen people over and over again not only become well-rounded in sports, but they are a pillar in the community, much like yourself. I believe the tradition is continue as we see people pass the torch on to the next generation. That's very important, to pass the torch to the next generation.
Yes, I agree. And Kenny was a great role model. And growing up in the 1970s, when I grew up, all the kids in the city looked up to Kenny. If you were between ages 12 to 15, everybody looked up to Kenny. He was like he was our hero in
Yeah.
basketball. He was just amazing
And smart in the classroom.
and very intelligent and smart in the classroom. He was a great athlete also in tennis and golf also.
Yeah, I remember people saying that he played golf. I'm trying to think. People were playing golf in the 70s? Because they missed me on that one. I was like, ain't nobody tell me about golf in the 70s. I went around. I mean, when I got older. Nobody told me about golf because I went around. I mean, y'all around the 70s. Y'all. Rev ain't that old. Rev old, but ain't that. The 70s? I ain't get around to the 80s. But we are honored to see people like Kenny be part of the Howard family and how much he meant to the community.
Absolutely.
Yes, and as we speak on this matter, I want you to make sure that you are giving flowers to the people who deserve it. Don't wait till they pass away. Let people know what they meant to you. There was people that I looked up to when I was younger that I make sure I take the time to let them know what they meant to me. Well, America, guess what? You know what we do every week. America, here we go.
At our church, Jesus is Lord. That single belief calls us together as a community and sends us into our world with hope and purpose. At our church, your past will never define your future. There's always redemption, which means there's always a brighter day. At our church, we don't think we're better than any other church out there. We're just doing our best to become our best. At our church, we want you to believe in God, but we also want you to know that God believes in you. We are not against people who don't attend church anywhere. Instead, we pursue them with love, the very same love that's pursuing us. At our church, we're learning to serve God with all our hearts, and we're learning to worship Him with all our lives. And if you're looking for the perfect church, we're not it. At our church, we will make mistakes, but we will choose to grow from them. At our church, we're part of a global community that's knit together by the resurrection of Jesus. And by the way, at our church, we believe that really happened too. At our church, we will engage with people who are in real need because we are the hands and the feet of Christ. And finally, we need you to hear this loud and clear. At our church, it's not really our church at all. It's His. And we live and move and breathe in His church for His glory and His fame, not ours. So here's the invitation. You're invited to jump in with your whole heart at your own pace and to experience the life that awaits you in Christ. Friends, this is going to be good. Welcome to our church.